come out huge here. This is crazy.
Rip, how much were they hiding from us? Because we did extensive preparation on these picks and bans, making an A class, B class, C class for the champions we'd pick. Nowhere in there was there a Varus or an Akali for either of these teams, but here they are at semis at Worlds.
Yeah, really surprised. We do see the team stick to their normal kind of play style. We have like a full team fight come from Samsung Blue, who are extremely Dragon. It's all about the Dragon right now for Samsung White. If Samsung Blue suddenly shows up 4 members on the top side, they might go for it anyway. Now they do get the ping.
They are assuming here that Ziliean went to the top lane. Honestly, the way these teams are playing right now, it's almost like they just turned it up a notch. From every game we've seen in the group stage to now, they seem to be playing faster, they seem to be playing crazier, more unpredictable is actually the most resounding thing I'm seeing here. They're making a lot of moves that they just haven't made throughout this entire World Championship. In the first game against each other. Right here, they need to be able to land a lot of poke down onto blue and really avoid the chain of corruption in this fight. They do have an edge leading into this. Let's see if they pull off a gank before the Dragon.
Oh, here come Bulls, teleport down, it's going to be right on top of each other. Dade gets what he wants. He is going to be out of the fight, and he also has the intervention on. Pawn almost goes down here, but he gets the brush control. Denies the vision. Oh no, Looper gets going, and that's going to be one for Dade as well, and White starts things off 2-0.
That's exactly the fight that White wanted to get there. They outnumbered them with the Janna roaming down a little bit earlier. The Kayle ultimate was mistimed onto Dade, and it reacts perfectly with the spawn of the Dragon. They had the ward control before then, which gave them the advantage in the fight because they knew the numbers advantage, and they were overconfident. But that happens when you just stomp on everyone almost every single game.
100%.
Putting the boot down one more time on this one. Alerted that Dade is there. Red buff on him as well. So whoever gets tagged is probably going to be tagged for death. Dade's trying to get out. A great heal coming from Mata to save Dade. Another jump from Looper as he gets a kill. Can Dade and the rest of the team answer? Is there any rebuttal to these kills? Whoa. Not in range for the Oswald. It flashes out. Somehow he lives. And they're going to take down Spirit as well. Dade throws himself in the pan, and it's way too hot to get out alive.
In between
and Mata, which almost seems like a harder task when you have 2 people that can really lead the team quite well. Right now, Pawn being quite a bit of that. As you said, 50% health. The alert onto Deft, but they're going for Dade a little bit here. Dade at least striking fear into his opponent. Spirit way too close onto this one. One last shot, but it looks like he's going to outlive this one, even with the Venom on him. And it is only Imp down. Now Dade falls. It looks like they back off for now, but a lot of
very little way of recovery.
This could be, Imp getting out of that one beautifully. There's the teleport coming in. He goes right back onto, that's going to be Acorn, but it was one other right before he got to it. Acorn all by himself. They still go in for the fight. 1 down, now 2 down. That's going to be Dade up off the chrono ship. But Looper wants to fight for himself. He actually draws out an exhaust. They're giving themselves so many follow-up opportunities.
5 members once again. You have so many ways of engaging the fight. You have the Rengar, even the Twitch going in. Be careful.
There it is, a very nice Yauso ult coming in. Dade's going to fall very fast. Deft putting out a bit of damage to take down Imp, but there's so much follow-up now that there's not much they can do. 3 for 1.
White just does so much damage, it is impossible to stop this. Just be an ace.
One on the Heart. Heart goes down. They even throw down the Ranuans for the show. It's going to be a dead Ziliean when he comes up. That's an ace. And they didn't even...
They snowballed it so fast. They kept getting the fights. They went top lane between 2 towers. Won another fight, and suddenly they were 5k gold ahead, and Samsung Blue was just way too far behind. They need to wait such a long time here, and we have a fight again.
One hit. There's the disengage
from Mata. Watch Akali from the back.
Dade's trying to find what he can. Death gets hit up. There's no peel for him. Chain of Corruption did go out, but as soon as Looper is let out of that prison, he is just knocking down the walls and finding more kills. A double for him. Another ace for Samsung White.
In pretty much any situation, every fight they thought was positive has turned negative.
Oh my gosh!
That's scary.
Oh, I felt that one over here. Spirit tries to get out of this one. Somehow he started this fight with almost 10% HP. Looper is hit up, but he's got that Zanya's finish. Dade gets poisoned to death with an extra hit coming in from Pawn. And these guys are just putting on a clinic with this composition right now. May or may not happen in game 2, but they will definitely have momentum here as they hit the Nexus turrets. 28.5 minutes into this game. Baron's up in 30 seconds if they even want to retreat back to get it, but I think they're going to put the nail in the coffin here.
It has been an absolutely exquisite performance here by Samsung White. Nobody actually expected a 26,000 gold lead at 28 minutes in game 1 of the semifinals, but here we are.
And that's 28:50 on the clock, 24-3. Samsung White takes game 1.